Okay, here's the other drum I mentioned I was going to list, and this also was on the Taiko festival circuit, and it's also quite an excellent piece. It's, you know, second hand, and it's got a few scratches here and there, and made out of a solid piece. And I think this one also was going to have like a mural or something painted upon it, and they were, I think they used this line to figure out where they're going to put the design and all that, but they were pressed for time, so they didn't go for that. They didn't do it. You'll find the skins are good, a little bit dirty, but because it has been moved around from one place to the next. I like what's going on down here. They've got these little sort of slots here. I filed those out there so the sticks sit in nice and good. Now the sticks and the stand will the stand itself will be disassembled, and that will go via sea mail. That's what I plan to do for it. The drum will go, due to size, via air mail. So you get the drum much quicker than you will the rest of the stuff. Now the stand itself, when you plonk the drum on, you spend a little bit of time and you'll get it all nice and seated well. That's what I had to do to get it to sort of touch on all 4 points sort of thing. And that's what I did. Now you find these things here, it had nails in here. I had actually cut the nails so I could dismantle it. If you were planning on keeping it in a stationary position forevermore, yeah, maybe I don't know, maybe you could just pop some nails in there. Not really necessary. Now when I dismantle it, what I'll do, I'll put little numbers or whatever so you know which way to orient the I'm in the Orient. Which way to orient the pieces in order to reassemble. So that's that. Okay, so the drum itself, beautiful. It's good. These are ox skin. Hopefully this camera will pick up the sound okay. It's a bit wonky. So it's good, and I think for the price it's excellent. It's just that it's going to cost a fair bit to send, that's all. You know, you've got these really nice rings. I'm going to keep the rings in there because I found on the other one, you know, when I send it, generally I would take the rings off. Because sometimes the nut inside is embedded into the wood itself. But in the case of these would have been assembled, and then the skins would have been placed on, because I loosened off on the other one and pushed it in and out and found that the nut itself on the inside, the security, the fastener on the inside, is not embedded into the wood. So if you did take that out, you'll find you have a nut cruising around inside, and that would take a fair bit of time to realign it and make that happen. So nice. All right. So there you are. For the price, I'm selling it pretty cheap. It's a solid piece, you know. This is worth thousands. A solid piece. It's just that it's expensive to send, so that's sort of gonna put people off.